Hi, everyone, and welcome to the newest Vernon Yoga Challenge. This one I've called Zero to Hero because that's what we're going to do. But usually, I love that phrase. Why did you hurt your back, Sally? Well, I went from zero to hero. I had that desk job for 20 years, and now I'm over 40, and I thought I'd sign up for a marathon tomorrow. That kind of thing. We're all guilty of it, truly, myself included. When I take a long time off yoga, I have now learned I don't hop back into the power classes, right? Bring it back. It's not weakness, it's smartness. So, SMRT. But truthfully, the smart way to do this is to go slowly and systematically at your own pace. This is what is brilliant about an online challenge. Okay, so all I've ever known was in class yoga challenges where that was tricky for me because I had all levels and we're trying to do the same program. That doesn't work. I mean, it's kind of, this is better because it's at your own pace, but you can still have the support. Feel free to comment. I will respond to all your comments on YouTube and support you along the way at your own pace. Okay, so how this works is I will do 40 classes with you. When you do them, approach them one at a time. Okay, so here's your introduction. So you'll watch this one. When does it start? Whenever you want to. So after this instructional sort of introduction, if you want to go ahead and start video number 1, go ahead and do that. Okay, and then see how it goes. Remember, you can take rest at any time. Even if each video is too challenging, take rest. I think sometimes in a live class, we feel nervous to take rest because, well, no one else is, which I always say, live classes are fantastic, but we need to take rest when it's appropriate and when our body is telling us we need it. So the opposite is true as well. If you are like, well, I've been doing yoga every day for 20 years and I have a really strong practice, you might want to do this challenge anyways, just bringing it back to basics, working on something different, maybe focusing on alignment this time, maybe focusing on self-care this time. So in that case, you might find you do one video and maybe that's not enough for one day. Maybe you want to do the next video, especially at the beginning. How this works is we're going to start the first sort of section will be shorter classes, like half-hour-ish. Then we will prepare the body. The first section of this challenge is really getting back into the swing of things and or slowing down your practice. So see, this one actually does really work for I'm kind of newish or I'm really advanced. If you're really advanced, you might want to slow it down a bit just to go back to the basics. Once in a while, it's always good to do that. No matter how advanced you are, go back to the basics, take care of yourself in ways that you might not normally do. For instance, foam rolling, we'll add that in, okay? So if you have a very strong practice, you might want to do a couple of videos a day, at least at first. So what'll happen is we'll have the first section being easing into things, and then we'll level up, right? A little bit longer videos, maybe more like 40, 45 minutes, a little bit more intense. And then you have a choice. If you're like, that's a little bit too challenging for me, you can either keep going while taking more rest or cycle back to the beginning, redo those. So for some of us, it might take 20 days to complete. For others, it probably wouldn't be half that because towards the end, it'll get a little more challenging where you probably won't want to do a couple videos in a day, but you never know. It could go as quickly as 20 days or it could take as long as 80 days or more. And so what I'm trying to do is shatter the whole goal-orientated theme most of us have in life. Here's a challenge. It's so funny. As soon as I say the word challenge, all the type A's are like, challenge accepted. I'm like, I haven't told you what it is yet, but I'm like that too. I'm like, challenge? Where? Sign me up. Oh, it's scuba diving. I don't know how to do that. Just kidding. So trying to, especially for people like me, just get rid of that whole mentality of it's a goal, I have to do it no matter what. The better, healthier way to approach it is, here is a program. Okay, I'm calling it challenge though, so at least us type A's can be like, it's a challenge, I'm doing it, I'm accepting the challenge. But really, it's a program where we systematically, slowly, at our own pace, get stronger. Okay? I'm actually really excited about this. This is something different than I've ever done before. And truthfully, I thought of it because I thought, what do I need in my practice right now? I need to go back to basics. I've had a fairly intense practice the last couple months, and then I went from intense to sit down. I've been working personally on the 200-hour yoga teacher training, which I provide, and I went from in studio to online. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I've done that, sitting right here, speaking at a camera for 200 hours, not straight, but I did that a lot. And I felt my posture going from nice and tall to, over the weeks that it took, to kind of like this. And I feel like I need to open up again, like a little stiff, a little, bring it back. And if you used to have a really intense practice and you for some reason don't at this point, the body remembers. What the body doesn't like is jumping back in at full speed. 0 to hero overnight doesn't work very well. I mean, you can do it, but you might wind up going to physio because of it, my back or my shoulder or something doesn't like that. So this is a very healthy approach to it. And that's what I'm all about these days. It's funny because, talking just a little bit about COVID and what that's meant for all of us, it's been really, really challenging for a lot of us. And for me, it was an opportunity to dig deep and think, what is it I really want in life? And what is it I'm trying to do? And what is it I'm trying to teach? And really, yoga is amazing. But I think that, especially in the West, we've taken it and gone into a totally different direction than what it was designed for a long, long time ago. What it was designed to create health and wellness in the body, inside and out, mind, body, and spirit. So I'd like to bring that back and do what's best for us, not necessarily what's flashy or what looks good on Instagram, but what is it that your body needs? You know what I mean? Like, bring it back to, how can I be the best version of me that I can be? So that's what this program will be about. I would like to keep this intro video short. I'm just watching a little clock on the side, because concise, still be concise. Don't make things boring. It doesn't have to be boring to work, right? So I'm going to sign off here. I think I covered all of my points. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section and I will answer them. Okay, so this is a little bit interactive that way. When you comment, I will answer. Okay, and then we can stay in touch that way too. I'd love to know how you're doing with each and every video. So there you go. Let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, go ahead and start video number 1. And I'll put this all on a nice handy playlist for you as well. If you go to like the playlist tab in YouTube, it'll all be there for you. And we'll call it 0 to Hero Challenge. Okay? Good luck. I wish you success. And it will be successful because that's what we're doing. We're not going further than is appropriate for us. All right? I'm excited. Okay, here we go.